everybody, Fiber Spider here with another Solitaire tutorial for you. Today we are going to be playing a game with my namesake, Little Spider. It's really easy, it has a very small layout, which I totally love, and the chances of winning are actually not that bad. Extra bonus for us. So basically, the layout is composed of 12 cards. 3 rows of 4 cards each. The cards in the center, whether they are 2 red aces or 2 black aces, 2 black kings or 2 red kings, these 4 cards in the middle are going to be the cards that we are going to be building off of. The row at the top and the row at the bottom, I know I'm doing that in reverse compared to how you see it, but these 2 rows are going to be the rows that we deal onto from our pile of cards here, and the object of the game is to build up from the aces or build down from the kings so that we use up all of the cards. Now, the row at the top and at the bottom, you can build up or down regardless of suit. So for instance, the 2 could be played on the 3, even though it's a different suit. Totally doesn't matter. But you know what? Let's do a full playthrough and see if we get lucky today. Shall we? Alrighty. Okie dokie. So I've been shuffling my cards. I'm gonna shuffle them a bit more. And then we shall start with the deal. Now, initially, you don't start off with your aces and your kings visible. That happens as you deal out the cards, and we will act accordingly. If a red ace pops up, well, then we're going to put that into our foundation pile. Vice versa with the other cards, same deal. So let's start with the basic layout. So I'm going to put out 4 cards. Actually, that's really good because we've got a black and a red right out of the gate, which is perfect for us. So then I'm going to play the bottom row. Okay, so based on what we have, I can play the black king and the red ace. So those are going to be foundation piles. Actually, I'm going to scoot that right there. All right, so based on what we have here, what else can I do? Well, I can place the 7 on the 8 and the 6 on the 7. Other than that, can't do anything more. The 2 of hearts, we don't have a ace of hearts yet, but perhaps that will happen. So let's proceed with the dealing of some more cards. It's always 8 at a time. So all right, not much going on. So what I can do, however, is I can put the 3 on the 4, and if the 2 does become available, we can work with that. Other than that, really nothing doing. Now the king I can't play because the red has already been claimed. It has to be a black king. So let us proceed and see what happens. Okay. Well, again, if this card was a queen of clubs, I could have played it, but can't. However, what I can do, I can fortunately play the 2 of diamonds. So I can build that up. Other than that, ooh, yes, I can play the 3 onto the 2, and then the 3 of diamonds I can play, as well as the 4 of diamonds. So that's how it builds up. So the aces go up, the kings, they go down. Unfortunately, that's almost all that I can do. However, what I can do is I can play the 10 on the 9, and then the 9 on the 10, and then that's it. However, what we can do, because this game allows a lot of wiggle room as far as shifting things, because we've got the space open right here, we can fill that. And considering that I've got a jack of clubs right here, which is very close to the king, let's move the king down there. And then, you know what? Let's put the queen on top of the king, and let's leave off there. Okay, let's deal out some more cards and see where we go. Ooh, yes. Okay, we have some good stuff already. All right, so I have the Ace of Hearts already, very nice. And, yes, the 5 of Diamonds can play you. Now, I think that we saw the 2 of Hearts somewhere, did we not? No, we've got the 3 of Hearts. That doesn't help much. 2 of Hearts is underneath here. So if I can move these cards away, that would help us. Well, I mean, I can play the 2 onto the 3, and then I can play the jack onto the queen. Then I can scoot the 8 over, and then the 6 onto the 5, the 8 onto the 9, and then the 2 where it belongs. So with some strategic shuffling, things can actually happen. Now we've got the 3 of Hearts underneath here. That we can make happen. Just scoot the 4 to the empty spot, put the 3 onto the 2, and then, 6 onto the 5, and put the 5 onto the 4 and the 6 onto the 5. We can fill this space. So I think, what shall I do? You know what, because the 9 of Diamonds is close to the 6. Also the same thing with the 5. Okay. You know what, let's open up the 5 potentially for later. Okay. Let's deal out some more cards and see what happens. Okay, now, unfortunately, can't do anything with the ace. I need the king. That's what I really need, the black king. Well, that being said, we can use the 7 of Diamonds. Okay. I can shift the jack to the 10, or the 10 to the jack, either or. If I shift that one, it just gets me the 2. Actually, I could work with that. So 10 to the jack, and then 2 to the ace, 3 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 3 to the 2, and then leaving this jack open for later. Other than that, okay. How about 6 onto the 7, 7 on the 6, and then free up the 8. Nice, okay. Also, we have a 9 here of Diamonds, so we can play that. So let's shift you, and you, okay, I can move the 9 onto the 10, and the 10 onto the 9, and then the 9 of Diamonds where it belongs. Now, what do we have underneath here? Really nothing doing. Okay. I wish I had the 4 of Hearts available to me, which I do not, unfortunately. Let's see. Sort of scooting around, seeing what my options are, which they are limited. Okay, let's free up the Jack of Clubs and then put the 10 on that. Actually, let me go back. because I'm going to need the jack before I need the 10. And what? Let's leave off where we are. Even though I could fill this spot, I think I want to leave it open for now. Okay, next deal. Ooh, okay, great. Not only do we have the king of spades, but we also have the queen of clubs to go there, so we can start building that down. Now, from here, where do we want to go? Well, I can put the king on the queen. Tricky. Ooh, I see the jack of clubs under here, so let me put the 7 on the 8, jack on the queen, 10 on the jack, and then what? Ooh, 4 on the 3. I think we had a 5 available. We've got the 6. I don't remember if we had the 5. At any rate, okay, I think we have reached a bit of a plateau for now. All right. Well, we'll deal up the next bunch of cards and see what happens. Okay, for the next deal, unfortunately, I'm just about out of cards, so hopefully we can make this happen. And we are officially out of cards. Now, it's just a matter of, can we shift and finagle what we have here so that it works? Let's hope so. Okay, well, I got the 10 diamonds. That's a nice bonus. Where is the 5 of hearts, pray tell? Good question. Okay, we've got the king and the queen there. Also, oh, okay, so the jack is there. We can make that work. So the jack, sorry, the queen to the king, jack to the 10, and the queen, and the king is buried underneath. That's kind of a problem. However, we can unbury him by shifting the jack, the queen, and then the king. So the diamonds are completely done. So just so that there's no confusion, we have one full pile done. Woohoo! All right, now, where is that 5? I want to see if I can find that 5. Also, see, this is building up, so actually I'm going to shift the... Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's move the queen and the jack and the 10, and then the 5. Can't do anything with that. Okay, now where is that 5 of hearts? It's got to be in here somewhere. No. Oh, it's in this pile. Okay, so since it's in this pile, let's move the 7 onto the 8 onto the 7, and then we have the 5, finally. All right, then we got the 6 down here. We can potentially make this work. 9 onto the 10, 7 onto the 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, getting there. 10 is buried under there. Okay, now where, oh where? Ah, okay, so the queen is underneath here. Let's free her up. So let's pop these. Oh, waste not, want not. Okay, and then what I can do is shift that to an empty pile, and then shift this one, and then this one. The hearts are now officially done. So now it's just the spades and the clubs that we have to worry about. Sounds good. Okay, now let's put the 5 on the 4. Okay, so I need that spade. So let's shift you, and you, then play you, you, you. Yes, we're making some progress here. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, 7. Put the 5 on the 4. That works. 7, 8, 7. 6. All right, now we've got 3 spots and another 3 spots that I can then fill up with these cards, which is rather nice. Okay, so can put the 6 on the 7. As long as the spaces are open, you can shift. It's not a problem. 5 on the 6, 4 on the 5. Sorry, my piles are getting so unkempt. 3 on the 4, 2 on the 3, ace on the 2. Another pile done. Okay. 5, 4, shift, 3, 2, and ace. We did it. Now, I made this look relatively easy by all means. However, it is actually possible to lose because sometimes you can get sort of railroaded into a situation that you can't sort of shift your way out of. So that being said, it's a pretty easy game, and I thought you guys would appreciate it because, you know, who doesn't love a little spider from time to time, right? So, listen everybody, I hope that you enjoyed today's game. You know I did. And if you liked it, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation. And until next time, you know what to do, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay playing fun, fabulous games by yourself or with somebody that you love, and take care of yourself. Stay safe, yes. And you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good one.